Daniel, Daniel chapter 12, verse 3. And they that be wise shall shine as the brightness of the firmament, and they that turn many to righteousness as the stars forever and ever. I'd like to give all prayers and honor and glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushua, Ba'ashem HaKodash, the Wadi Yabashim Yahushua, for giving us the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone who deserve double honors, rightfully so. Shalom to the Akim, pushing the word of sincerity and in truth, and being faith-based and being prepared for what is to come and what is to come. Race wars, famine, concentration camps, the RFID chip, which is the mark of the beast. 200 million missiles hitting the soils of America. Simultaneously, the chariots are loaded with the whole full into the chambers. Simultaneously, the chariots of the Lord shooting laser beams to the ungodly and the heathens, rightfully so. I brought this out of the Lord to the cause of this video. Just a vessel seeking salvation out of this filthy place, spiritually known as Sodom and Gomorrah, Egypt, Babylon, and all of the filthy customs they have taken upon. Right now, the time is 9 o'clock p.m. Friday, April 25th, 2025, the whole full year of our deliverance and destruction and judgment on our Joshua. Hey, I was just watching a video probably about maybe 10 minutes ago. I didn't even watch the whole video. This thought jumped in my mind. So many, I don't know what to call this when this happens to me. It happens so fast. Like I have all these simultaneously visions. Like I don't know what to call it. But I was not asleep. I was wide awake, and it happens to me a lot. It's like something I think it's called daydreaming or something, or visions. But this was the first verse that jumped in my mind after I came back to out of whatever it was called. I don't know what to call it. And I just see all these thoughts. I mean, all these random pictures or scenes, and so I met these men personally. I've been around them for, let me see, I met them in 2000. I met them, I say 2000, I said that 2008. I came down there. I'm from the Bronx, but I think around the same, I saw them on YouTube, and it was just like, I was guided to them. I was led up to them. And I seen a lot of men come around them who have, I wish I was more studious. I say this. I wish I was, I wish I was real smart. And I wish I was like that, but I truly believe all the things that ever happened to me, Yahweh Shemel Shah ran me through the ringer, and then he guided me out of those situations. I truly believe that. And I truly believe Yahweh Shemel Shah wanted me to meet his prophets. He guided me to them. And it was a sequence of events, if I can say that. And a lot of things led up to where I'm at right now in my life. And I'm praying to be a man of the Lord. So the reason I read that verse, because these men have led many to righteousness. And let's read this verse again. This chapter is let's go to the top real fast. And I truly believe this is the end time. And it says, the headline reads is Daniel chapter 12, verse 1. The headline reads for this chapter, the time of the end. That's what the headline reads. All right. And I truly believe how they been breaking the verses down, the scriptures down, it's accurate. It's 100% accurate. And I remember being young. I truly believe that. Oh, hold on. I'm thinking about another chapter, another verse a lot. All right, it's another. I gotta put another tab, but I'm gonna come back. I won't forget that one. So when I was a young man, I remember being told something. I didn't understand it, but I was told something, and it cost me a lot of money. Well, my mother a lot of money, and I was told about that I would be into something that is going to make me. That's you're going to be everybody that is going to everybody I know in my previous in my younger time before I got the truth. They didn't agree with this truth, and I was always into speaking about something that's going to happen, or anything. Like it's hard to explain, but I'm trying to explain it. But now the answer is that Yahweh Shem Shah has set up prophets, many that's going to lead to righteousness, man. And led many to righteousness, bro. And they are the shepherds of this end time, and I got so many thoughts. I'm trying to narrow it down, but it's just I'm double. The Wadi Yahweh Shem Shah for giving us the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone. We got the elder brothers from Connecticut, and the Akim I came up with on the battlefield, and they're standing so stiffly, So this is the end time, the time of the end, the time of the end. They had to do it twice. They had to do it in the NLT and the KJV. The time of the end. The headline reads. So, at this time shall Michael stand up, the great prince which standeth for the children of thy people. And there shall be a time of trouble. And this is what our apostles been telling us about, a time of trouble. They're not saying something that's gonna hinder you from your for your chance of being saved or being informed. They're not hindering that. They say that because see this truth is a she. It's the wisdom, and it's very informative, and it's straight to the point. It can make it's a two-edged sword. It can make you or break you. It's everything in one, and it's coming out of men that the Lord has put the fire in these men to push this truth, and they tell you about this trouble. The trouble. Yo, why you gotta be trouble? Because trouble's coming. Tell you Jacob's trouble. While people is telling you prosperity, oh, we're gonna live happy ever after. We're gonna join hand in hand. That's not the scripture speaks about joining hand in hand, but it says that the wicked will not go unpunished. Okay? So there's a problem there with how they these individuals out in the world, these so-called pastors, these so-called priests are pushing the word. There's something wrong there, and it's gonna reveal itself. Then you're gonna know a prophet has been among you, right? Let's get that real quick. Just trying to roll in the spirit because I'm trying to narrow my thoughts down, but I had so much running through my mind because I tell you it was like it always this happens. It's very one time it happened when I was driving. It's like I went on a spell and it was like fast, but it seemed like it was like a lot of time taken. very dangerous, man. Like a daydream. But the spirit of Bashmel Shah has I didn't crash or nothing, and I was just laying here. The same thing happens. Tons of times this happens. It's like a daydream. I have all these period of times, but the most dynamic one, I see these men um um receiving their glory. I remember one time, um I just um uh I was looking down at a fire. Man, I was looking down at the fire, bro. And I look behind me first. Before I look down, I look behind me. I see Apostle Gabar, I see Apostle Hart, Apostle Gabar. And I look down and I seen fire. Then I woke up. I remember I was at my woman's house, and all these events happen. It's like simultaneously. I couldn't even. It's like I don't know how to explain what is called. Like all these events happen. I just seen all these things play out in my mind, and I was sleeping, but I woke up and it happened. So the last thing I heard was like, "Go do my work." So I went back to my house and did the work. Ever since I've been in this truth, like it's been this thing is enhanced. The things I go through, it enhanced, and I still know how to explain it. I don't know how to even look into it. I don't know what it's called. I know it's the only thing I think about is calling it daydreaming, and people was waking up. You all right, man? You just went into a spell. Start daydreaming. I see myself out of my body, flying around, and it's not even like it's hours. It's just like seconds, but it seems like hours. All these events, man, that I be seeing. So I had a verse, but I spoke too long. So Salakia, let's go back. Let's go back and read this verse here. So a time of trouble is coming. And this is what our apostles have been telling us about. They have not detoured to another conversation so they could fit their own criteria. Okay, they told you the break of trouble is coming, and this is what's coming. All right, and they are reading the scriptures. They're not trying to get no filthy lucre. They don't give a fuck about getting your money. Freely give, freely receive, freely give. So they got this free, and they're gonna give it free. And all the stories they have told you, being the cars breaking down, laying on the side roads in the dark by the highway, and trucks passing by, and you barely at the edge. Somebody cannot see your car, and then the car, there's no lights. Eating one sandwich, sharing with amongst each other. It's one sandwich. So these things have occurred. So the Lord has ran them through the ringer, and they stood loyal to Yahweh Shemel Shah. Just like Abraham, when he said, you're going to sacrifice your son. Yahweh Shemel and Abraham, Yahweh Shemel Shah Yahweh saw that Abraham was righteous because he had faith in him. Same thing. This is what's happening now. All right? And our apostles have stood the test of time. For me, this is what I witnessed. This is my observation. All right? So, Salaki, I'm just talking. I have other verses, but I can't help. I'm trying to explain it, but I don't know how to explain it, man. It's like, I could sit here and tell you all these things, then it's like, man, so many situations, so many things that has happened that led up to this point, and I'm grateful to be at the point I'm at in my life. I wish I was the smartest. I wish I was the smartest, was the brightest. I wish I had all the wisdom, but I don't. As in being, better vocabulary. But I truly believe my comprehension and guidance by Yahweh Shai guide me to his truth. I'm trying to think of verses. Let's see what I can get here. Guide me to thy truth. Bible verse, King James Version. Just trying to think of something here. Cause I feel like guidance. I've been guided to Yahweh Shai, man. Yep. Psalm 25 verse 5. Lead me in thy truth and teach me, for thou art the power of my salvation. On thee do I wait all the day. And that's what we're doing, wait all the day. And this is what our apostles and our elders and Akim has told us. Wait for it, wait for it. Be of good courage. And it's a lot. It is a lot. There's a lot to it. Be of good courage. Bible verse, King James Version. Yep. It's a verse, Salaki. I know it's Psalms. Yeah, it's a be of good courage, and he shall strengthen thy heart. I was hoping that verse would pop up, but it didn't. I know it was Psalms. Cause hey man, we on this battlefield, bro, and there's a lot to it, man. And you know what? I have seen individuals come in this thing, and they're not here no more. That's terrifying, bro. Now all the things that we've been taught, we've been telling me to brace ourselves for, is happening, and I know people are bugging out right now. That's not in this truth. That's not doing this. Still standing on the battlefield, holding their hand to the plow. They're not here. And our apostle said, brace yourself. Don't let go of the Psalms 31 verse 23. Let's lock it. Oh, love the Lord Yahweh Shai, all ye his saints. For the Lord Yahweh Shai provideth the faithful and plentifully, how you say this word? Salakia.
Plentifully.
Yeah, plentifully rewardeth